Hello. Boy, that was fast. It just jumped to streaming. It didn't even give me a second. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, Soulight, Hypnotherapy, and Tarot. My name is Kirsten, and I have your January tarot reading. Today I'm using the Bianco Nero tarot deck and the Wheel of the Year tarot as your advice. I want to thank everyone who has stuck with Soulight Hypnotherapy over the last 4 years. I know you guys may have seen some significant loss in the growth of my channel. And, you guys all know that I think that that's maybe due to the fact that I did some really good political readings. So I'm trying to stay here on YouTube the best that I can. My channel doesn't really get rotated. So with that in mind, I'd like to always ask you guys to please make sure you're subscribed, share my videos with your friends, your Facebook friends, hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm. And please leave comments. Let me know how you're liking these readings. And I appreciate your supporting in that way. And if you'd like to more tangibly support the channel, you can become a Patreon subscriber or donate. There are links to both in my description box below. Okay, so I entitled the reading The Master of My Fate and the Master of Your Fate. Who's the master of your fate, Aquarius? You got the theme card of the Emperor. This fell out in the first part of the shuffle. So this can represent someone who's being a boss, is the big man in charge. Is that you? Is it God? Is it someone who's in your life? Is it something that plays a big, huge role in your life or in your ambitions? So feel what resonates for you and take that, and let's get into the reading, okay? The Emperor can also represent taking responsibility, mastering yourself and your domain, being arrogant, stubborn, and set in your ways, but knowing what's the best thing to do and doing what's best. That's what a good ruler does. That's what a good ruler should do, or what a good man should do. Making sure everything in your domain is taken care of, running properly and orderly, being focused and disciplined as you map and strategize out plans for the future. That is what the Emperor does. Are you this Emperor? Is it God? Is it someone in your life? Is it something that plays a huge role in your life and in your ambitions? I don't know who it is, only you do. But whoever it is, they are the dominator, the controlling influence that is affecting your world of finance, love, and career. It could even be a monster-sized business institution or governing structure like the federal government or Facebook or something like that, Google. It's a monster entity. So whatever that represents for you, only you know. I'm just giving you the energy of a card. The Emperor takes control, complete control, and you must follow his rules. And his main rule is, it's my way or the motherfucking highway. But the benefits of the Emperor are immense. If you're under his protection and under his watchful eye, then you're good. You're in a good place to be. And he'll get you further along with his support and his referral. As long as you stay within his boundaries, as long as you play by his rules, which are vast. So how is this Emperor playing a part in your finances, in your love life, if you're single, love life, if you're coupled, your work, career, or business? We'll see. Let's get into the reading. The Empress came out as your money card. She's so pretty. 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 She's so pretty pretty and generous, healthy and loving and nourishing, creative and sharing and all that. But she came out reversed. So this is showing me there's some kind of an imbalance between you and your relationship with money in the month of January or in the upcoming year ahead. You know, in a way, these January readings are kind of like foretelling the future year ahead too. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I keep picking up in all my readings. Perhaps this imbalance is due to this Emperor energy, however it exposed itself to you when I was telling you about him. There was once a strong affinity and a beautiful, highly beneficial relationship between you and this Emperor energy, whoever it is, for you. But now the situation has changed significantly, and there is a lack of growth, a lack of expansion, a lack of development. Maybe some of you have had a breakup with whoever this Emperor represents, and that is now affecting you financially in the month of January and throughout the year. This may indicate a big loss of wealth, a lack of prosperity, or a big change in the way you used to live, lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And for some of you, this money situation that you're having, this is a big deal for you. It's a big deal for you. Maybe it's not a big deal for you, but it's a big deal for me. And if the situation isn't growing, if the situation isn't expanding like planned or foretold, then I got to go. Because you're not able to manifest. I'm having too much fun today. Got to have fun with it, folks. Because you're not able to manifest what you want or to get what you wanted out of this investment. There may be huge blocks to your growth or to your creativity caused by this Emperor energy inhibiting you and thus inhibiting your money flow. This Empress reverse energy can also play out as an exterior person in your life, in your environment, that could be the cause of financial waste or drain on your resources. You may, in the end, leave this situation behind. Sometime in the future, you may leave this situation behind. This thing, this investment, or this person is costing you a lot of money. And it may also be costing you your creative expression. At the same time, financially, it's not like you're broke, Aquarius. I think you have money. It's just that this situation, like you said to me a minute ago, so expressively, is this is a big deal for you. You know, it's a big investment, and you don't want to lose it. And this situation or this person has got you feeling insecure financially, and that's why you may choose to walk away from it in the future reality. Your advice is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit is saying your advice is to follow the path that nourishes you creatively and expressively. Make sure to put in the hard work and the discipline that is necessary and that is needed in order for you to succeed in building and growing this business or your craft. And apply these principles of be this boss, be this disciplined energy if that's what you're going to pursue. But if there's no growth, there's no creativity, there's no money coming in through this expression, then N-word, you need to get yourself a job. You know, time, work, and effort should always equal reward. And your work is good. I'm not saying it's not good, but if you're not bringing in a paycheck, then you need to get your ass a real job. Get out there and work harder is what Spirit is saying. And someone is saying you need to get your ass a real job. I think that There's help for you if you need it. Maybe you might need a manager, maybe you might need a coach, maybe you might need a recruiter to help you find the expansion that you're looking for, but it's out there if you look for it. And I feel that this energy will, in time, you be found and will provide you with what it is you're seeking. So I say, just like Spirit says, continue on that path that nourishes you creatively. Um, but there may be a need to get some work to bring in some money. And if that's what's needed, then, you got to be responsible and you got to take that path as well. So let's get into your love life. If you're single, you got the 8 of Cups, and that's clarified by the 4 of Swords. And I read in layers. I read a lot of different scenarios because I'm reading for a lot of different people. And how tarot works is if it resonates, you'll feel it. If it's your story, you'll feel it. And follow that path. I'm giving you several different storylines and scenarios, okay? And that's just the way I read. So in your love life, you have this 8 of Wands clarified and advised by the 4 of Swords. So some of you may have left someone or something behind in your past, right? He's walking away. And it's being described to me by Spirit as old baggage, an unsuitable, unhealthy lifestyle or way of expressing yourself, or a nasty ex, right? And I feel like there was a breakup or a separation, but there's still some connecting ties, but you're hoping to move on to newer and hopefully more fruitful and loving horizons for yourself. I feel that these cards are saying you're seeking more substance in love and out of love and from love, from a partner. If this is your story and you're identifying with and resonating with this part of the story, then your advice from the 4 of Swords is that this break, this separation, is a good thing and it's good for you. If you haven't done it already, then by all means do it. It will allow you time to heal and you'll be able to move forward in the right time, in the right way after the healing. So you need to take care of yourself and get yourself right. Stay on the path, this healing journey path that you're on right now. This is the right path for you. If you're on a healing journey path, then keep doing that. So there's a couple other stories that are coming out in these 2 cards. Some of you are walking away from a past relationship right into a new one. Bam! Right? Into a new one before fully cutting the ties of the old one. This new relationship seems steadier, more reliable. You might even be an older person, older than your previous mate, or a lot older than you. This energy brings in benefits and securities into your life, yet the energy, the benefits, the blessings, the gifts that are offered by this energy are used to dominate and to control and have influence over you. And to govern the patterns that you follow. So is that healthy? That's not healthy. That's not healthy. And it may not, for all of you, it may not be a romantic partner that you're headed towards, that you're doing this to. You're following your emotional pursuits. And those emotional pursuits could be, maybe some of you are moving into a new job or career path or into a new ideology or mindset. Faith programming, that sort of thing. And if that's the case, you're giving your power to this energy. You're moving from one thing that didn't serve you into something that you're giving total devotion and power over to. And the advice from Spirit with this 4 of Swords is saying, if that is your story, it would be best if you took some time to heal, to be on your own, learn to master yourself and your own mind before you take on a new partner or a new faith or a new belief system or a new job or career. If you are walking into a new job, maybe you have to get a job. Remember we were talking about here? Get your ass a real job, right? Maybe you're moving straight from a bad situation into from a situation where maybe you were able to express yourself creatively, but there was no growth or development or money. Now you got to move straight into this new job. I see you moving straight into a new job if that's the case. But Spirit wants you to try to finagle a break or some time off or some time to mentally and physically adjust yourself and prepare your mind for this change, as it's going to be kind of like really drastic for you, right? And you need some time to prepare, but I feel like there's a rush and you're kind of forced into this thing and you got to move into this thing maybe before you're ready, maybe before you're adjusted. Because I don't feel like you're going to get this break time that you need. Spirit would like you to have it. So if you can ask for it, ask for it. Because I'm seeing some challenges ahead that are due to your not having prepared yourself or mentally or spiritually adjusted and prepared yourself to this drastic change. So that was a lot. It's just flowing out of me today. And in one more scenario you're getting a lot of information, Aquarius. It's a full-on reading, you know? In another scenario, some of you are walking away from love due to abandonment issues or trust issues or a bad past. You may be looking to find yourself right now. Beautiful. That's good. To become master of your own life, master of your fate, right? Master of my fate. And that's wonderful. I think that's great. You're on this healing journey, like I said earlier, and that's the path that you should be on right now. Now, there's another story where a past person, a past partner may be wanting to come and return into your life in January after a period of separation or time out or break. I don't feel that you're open to this reconciliation or this opportunity. Your back is turned to it, but there are still connecting ties and a strong pull. But you've learned the hard way. I feel like this person has changed. It seems that they've changed, but maybe you've learned the hard way that they are unpredictable in nature. It's possible that you will give this opportunity another chance, but I feel in the end you would wind up walking away from it due to the changeableness of this person's personality or the force and influence and impact that it had on your life in the past. I don't think you want to repeat that again. Okay, and the situation will come back around. So if you're a couple, let's go to your card. You have the Wheel of Fortune. If you're in a couple relationship, it doesn't matter if your relationship started yesterday or you've been together for 50 years. If you have a relationship where there are parameters and rules and you're together, you don't have to be married, then this is your sector. For those of you who are a couple, the Wheel of Fortune goes up, and sometimes the Wheel of Fortune goes down. You've had a lot of great moments in this relationship and a lot of really shitty ones. I feel like something's about to change soon. So get ready. Get ready for a potential bumpy ride, right? Because some big adjustments need to be made so the relationship can prosper and advance. So that for the majority of you, this Wheel of Fortune harbors in positive changes and improvements to the relationship. And it's high time for it. It's due time for it. And it's taking place, and that's good. The relationship is reaching higher heights, bigger levels, and you're enjoying this time together, a time of playfulness and heightened sexuality, new experiences shared a lot. And that's awesome. For those of you where your relationship is going good, you're riding the wheel right now, honey. Enjoy the ride. If your relationship is challenged, then this wheel is signifying a major shift, an ending, or a break that will release you from the relationship. I'm sorry. Right? This will prove to be for your highest good. Everything always works out. In the end, with this card, it all happens for your highest good, and everything happens for a reason. Don't resist this change. Some issue that keeps repeating itself is no longer tolerable, and someone's walking away. I think it's you, Aquarius. Your advice is the Nine of Swords reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. Be open to changes that are needed to advance and progress your relationship in both scenarios. That's your advice. And if you're challenged and if someone isn't willing to make the changes that are needed to advance and progress the relationship, if someone is doubling down, they're too stubborn, they're not yielding, they're not budging, they're not changing, it's my way or the high fucking way, then, you can't force that. You can't force them to be what you want them to be. You can't force this to work, right? Both parties have to be willing to want to fight for the relationship and to want to make compromises for the healthy functioning of the relationship. So what other course do you have, Aquarius, other than to throw up your hands and move on, right? Some of you are going to do that. The only other option you have is to be quiet, shut up, and accept the situation and continue to go in a direction that's not right or healthy for you. So it's up to you. You got free will. Those are your options. What are you going to do? Are you the master of your fate or aren't you? Now let's look at your career and work path or business path. You have the Chariot reverse, clarified by this Two of Cups. Just letting you see the Chariot reverse. So the Chariot reverse, some of you may be changing jobs in January or sometime this year, early on, because you're in the wrong job, because you're doing the wrong thing, you're doing something that's not conducive to your creativity or to your expression, or you're getting into a job because the one that you're doing isn't bringing in enough money. But I feel like this is not the right path for you, not the right job for you to follow, not the right path for you to follow. All right. In terms of career, this can represent a big goal, a huge goal, an ambition that you have for success. You may not know exactly what it is you want, but you know what you want, how you want it to feel. You have an idea what you want it to feel like, what you want it to look like. You're maybe not necessarily sure how to get there or how to do it or how to make it happen. Some of you have this ambition that is kind of getting ruthless, and you, by force or by any means necessary, you're willing to do whatever you got to do to get to that position, to get to that destination. I'm feeling like in short term, you may achieve your goals this way with this energy. But in the long run, what goes around comes around, Aquarius. And if you're doing something that's not healthy, making some maneuvers or go about achieving your goals, like I'm getting like casting couch call here. I'm getting a casting couch call here, like willing to do whatever you need to do to get what you want. If you're willing to do that, you might get what you want in the short term, but in the long term, karma's a bitch, baby. What goes around comes around. So think about your approach. I definitely feel like you have an opportunity to get to where you want to go utilizing the methods and force of this Chariot reverse. But I don't think it would be good for you karmically if you chose that path. For some of you, it may be that an exterior energy, a person, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting Aries, Taurus, Libra, strong Taurus, strong Libra, strong Cancer. Any of these energies could be who you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. That's just what I'm picking up from the cards. It could be that an exterior energy, someone or something, has halted or impeded your progress in reaching your goals and reaching this dream this ambition, this dream. You've been derailed. Some of you have been sabotaged. Or you're on a path that slows you down, or you're on the wrong fucking road. Right? And it's because of this energy. This dominating influence affecting your true path, making you go on a road that isn't right for you, that doesn't nourish you, doesn't inspire you, doesn't allow you to be free or to express yourself. It doesn't pay you any freaking money. But you have to do this. You have to do this in order to please someone, in order to pay some bills, in order to get some security, some stability. Some of you, this is a necessary change that's needed to keep your relationship going. You got to get yourself a job. Right? So, okay, if that's your story, then I feel like this Two of Hearts is or Two of Cups is your advice. So yeah, you may have to do something you don't want to do in order to improve or to make changes that are called for to evolve and progress the relationship that you're in, or to bring some stability and security into your life. By all means, do that. I know it's not the path you want to be on or the thing that you want to do, but sometimes these are necessary. It's just necessary. And life calls for that. There will be advancement and growth in due time in the direction that you do want to go. I see you ending up where you want to go. You'll get there. There may be some things that you need to learn and obtain from this detour. And you will obtain this new knowledge or these new skills, this new discipline, whatever it is that you obtain from this. It will help you when you're ready to move forward into that thing that you're seeking, that you truly want, that path that you truly want. Okay? So you may not be truly happy with what you have to do, but I think that it's possible for you even to try and do both. You know, it's not impossible. You just need to maintain your priorities and keep things in balance. Make sure some money is coming in and you can handle your responsibilities like a boss. So it's just a matter of right timing. Don't give up on your goal, your dream, your wish, your ambition. If you have to take this alternative path that you didn't want to take, it's maybe something that's necessary right now. All right, in order to keep things balanced in your circumstances or in your relationship. So I hope that you enjoyed your rather intense reading, but I enjoyed it. It was nice to connect. I haven't connected deeply like that in a while. So thank you, Aquarius. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your lovely comments.